Hello, people. Monday Talks. Love to meet you again. And this time we have a very special guest. Actually, the reason behind that is like he been through the toughest challenge can anybody go through, and he went through from. Let him speak about it. So, good morning, Ahmed. How are you today?
I'm very good. Thank you for asking. And I would like to say thank you for inviting me to be part of your show, Monday Talks.
Well, actually, thanks you for being my host, my guest today, and would love to listen from you. Just like, how about we start with introducing Ahmed? Who's Ahmed?
Uh, my name is Ahmed bin Yahya Al Kindi. I am from Oman. I am 26 years old. I am entrepreneur. I like to solve problems, and I'm investor. And my passion is cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, and public speaking.
Public speaking. That's my fault.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Ahmed, let people know about your challenge. What happened with you to make you even determined to be a speaker?
Well, that's a very interesting question because if you want to know about me, I was very shy person when I was in young age, especially when I was in school. In my entire school life, I was very shy person because of my shyness. It doesn't allow me to get out from the comfort zone. So I was being through all my like half of my age is sitting in the comfort zone and doing nothing. But instantly, I have a dream, I have a desire to do something. But the problem is, I was very insecure. Um, I don't say I regret it for the chance I didn't take. Yes, I may say I got many chances to take, to try, to grab, but I wasn't that confident to grab this chance
Mhm.
or opportunity. So so that's why it was kind of like I have a fear, fear inside me. Like I didn't know how to like manage how to overcome the fear when I was in that time. Yeah.
Okay. So besides the normal fear of anybody who's going to or planning to start his own business, you had your own personal challenge, what was like
Yes.
you cannot hear well, right? You were born
Yes.
with this?
Actually, I was born deaf. Like I was a complete deaf. So
Oh,
I did the hearing impairment. So I did the cochlear inside my ear, inside my head. I did cochlear in Germany when I was 5 years old. So the first 5 years, I was like a complete like deaf. I cannot hear anything until I start wearing the hearing impairment. You can see this is
yeah.
my cochlear device, so I can hear when I wear this device. So
So this affected
thanks
your
thanks
speaking,
to
right? This is
yes, yes. Before I can speak, so my father, thanks to my father and my mother, they support me. They took me to having a sessions with speech therapist. So speech therapist helped me to speak well, to listen well, and it
okay.
wasn't easy for me. Yeah, it wasn't easy for me to improve my speaking because I was bad speaker, and most of the time I don't speak because I wasn't confident that time.
Yeah. Was that let's say the driving challenge for you to select speaking as your one of your skills or one of your offerings that you do?
Uh, uh, okay. So when I finished my high school, like I told myself that I want to become a successful businessman, entrepreneur. Okay. In order to be someone like this, you need to have skills. Skills are needed. You should have. So I was like, I don't have public speaking skills, and this is very important skills for every businessman should have. So my father sent me to Toastmasters. I'm sure you know
Wow.
Toastmasters.
Yeah.
So yeah, like before Toastmasters, I was terrible speaker. I was shy person, and I was a total introvert person. Like I'm not saying I'm not very bad in terms of interacting with people, but I wasn't that social person. You could say I am kind of selective social that time, and still I'm selective social until now. I choose quality over quantity, bro. So my father sent me to Toastmasters. This is where my journey started. Like I start building my own confidence. I managed to break the ice breaking. So from the icebreaker, I managed to uh, break the ice, so I can overcome my stage fear. Now I can speak to thousands of people without any fear. Zero fear,
Nice.
bro. Yeah.
Nice. Tell us more about one of those experiences you've been through with speaking, and the most one that you felt the fear. Was it the first one?
See, my first time I joined Toastmasters, it was 2017 in March, if I'm not mistaken. So the first time I came with my father. My father took me there. Okay. Actually, I have no idea what the hell is Toastmaster. Like I
Mm.
have no idea because my father told me I'm gonna take you somewhere called Toastmasters. Like if you ask someone for the first time, they will think it's about cooking stuff. Toast. It's like a bread.
Yeah.
Correct, correct. So I have no idea what is it about. So my father told me just come, trust me, you will like it. So I came as a guest, like I didn't sign up as a member or something. So I was sitting in the session. I was seeing people are speaking and doing their own speech, and it was very positive environment. Like nobody judge you and stuff. They are trying their best to become a good leader and good speaker. So I found, wow, it's very interesting. So there is something called table topic. I'm sure you know what is table topic. If you don't know what is table topic means when they choose people randomly in the room, they will let you speak. Like they will give you some statement or some quotes. You have to speak about it for 2 minutes. Okay, it's 2 minutes. You may see it's nothing, correct, for the experienced people, but I wasn't that experienced, so they chose me. I told them, no, 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 I don't want to go. I just want to see. They forced me. Ahmed, come, start on the stage and do it. So they brought me. I stood up on the stage, and I forgot what was the statement, but if you want to know what happened, I started little bit. And I stuck.
You
I
stuck.
didn't. I didn't. I stuck. Yeah.
Oh.
Until the time is over. But I was like, but then after I finished the session, I told my father, you know what? Sign me up. I wanna continue with them because
Oh,
I'm sure. Yeah.
lovely.
Like I was like, yeah,
And let's
yeah.
compare this to what's happening now. How do you speak now?
No, I can't speak. Like if you tell me, Ahmed, after 5 hours you have speech. Even though I'm not prepared or anything, I'm ready. Like, it's like I found ready to speak anytime, anywhere. It doesn't matter to me, you
Hmm.
know, because
Nice.
I've been practiced through my past years. So my brainstorm, like I can come up with ideas, with points, and I can make structures without preparing anything. I'm not
Nice.
saying I am over. I'm not saying I have ego or something because of my like intense practices. When you do insanity practices, then it become like natural speaker. You can go anywhere. You can speak about any topics that you're interested. You can talk just like
What
that.
what kind, what type of subjects you're so into speaking about?
Uh, uh, okay. I like to talk about life, philosophy, psychology, business, cryptocurrency like blockchain and technology, and I like to talk about ideas like creative ideas. I like to create new ideas, like innovative ideas. Like for
Like,
example, yeah, it can be
do you
anything,
use do you use stories while you do the speech?
Storytelling, of course. Yeah,
Yeah.
I love making stories. Like I use stories as analogy, so people will understand like easily. Like I'm not gonna tell them something technical. I can like demystify to make them understand what does that idea about. You know what I mean? Not everybody understand technical terms, so I try to come up with like different way to communicate. As long they get the point, that's the most important.
Yeah.
So I create stories. Or I try to explain for someone who is 5 years old, like dummies, like need to ask them. You need to keep it simple and stupid.
And here's one question, though it's a bit deep. How much are you satisfied of what you have accomplished from you were 5 years old when you discovered that you can hear up to now?
The accomplishment, the achievements.
Are you satisfied with what you have done? I
Oh,
mean, I want to sense your satisfaction, not what you
I will
have
tell you.
accomplished.
I will tell you something. I will never be satisfied, not at all, because satisfaction is like when you eat a lot and you stay full. You may say, "Oh, I'm full, I'm satisfied," and then it will make you lazy, and you feel like I don't need to do more. So my secret of this success is never feel satisfied. Stay hungry, always stay hungry. That's how you can grow. You can exceed the limit when you feel like I have the hunger inside me. So I don't wanna say I'm satisfied. I'm not saying I'm not happy. I'm happy. There's a
Yeah.
difference between happiness and satisfaction, correct? I'm happy. I'm totally happy, but I will never say that I'm totally satisfied. Because when I say I'm satisfied, that means I am like happy for that position, for that level.
So
But I need more.
what's next? What's next? What's your next step as Ahmed?
My next step is to become a multi-millionaire
No.
businessman in different industries. Yeah. Now, like I am improving my cash flow. Like my main objective this year, 2022, one of my goal is to create a daily cash flow. Okay, it wasn't easy. Trust me, it wasn't easy to build a daily cash flow. But alhamdulillah, last 2 months, I figured out how to get a daily cash flow. Now I can make a daily minimum $500 per day, a daily
Wow.
cash flow. But I feel I know like it's everyone wish to have this amount, per day, $500. It's super good, correct? But I feel it's not enough. I need more. I need more. I need more. Like until like my target minimum per day, $1 million per day. I'm
Oh
gonna
my
achieve it after.
God, that's a big
I'm
one. All
I
right.
I'm gonna achieve it after 5 years from now. Like I'm planning to like
I cannot but say I
manage
salute
to go from
you.
0 to 1. Correct? From 0 to 1. Thank you, bro.
I salute you,
So
really.
like from zero
Hats
to one.
off for such a big dreamer like you. Doesn't
The,
recognize or doesn't admit any kind of challenge, even being deaf or being not listening well, and the speaking was a challenge for you, and you're still
yes,
dreaming above skies. You don't know that sky is the limit. It's not the limit for you. It's not a limit for
because
you.
I believe that there's no limit. Plus, you have to stay optimistic, stay hungry, and whatever you believe, you can achieve.
Okay,
Whatever you
one
believe, you
thing,
can achieve.
if you would like to speak to other people just like been through the same challenge of you, like but they are giving up. They will say, I'm not normal. I cannot hear well. I'm not compared to normal people. It
Actually,
will
everyone is
remain
different.
because I will get laughed at when I when I step on the stage because I don't speak very well. I don't pronounce words perfectly. Those people who were shy and they for let's say give up
Yeah, yeah.
or in their
I
way
will.
to give up.
Okay. See, I just want to tell this group of people. Okay, whenever you feel that you are giving up, when you feel like you are not confident, when you feel like you are shy or your public speaking is your biggest fear, I'm gonna tell you straight. There is no tips or life hacks how to be a confident speaker. The only way to overcome the fear is to face it. You have to face it. You have to like embarrassment. You have to feel embarrassed. It's the price you need to pay. If you don't like to feel embarrassed, then there is no way for you to overcome the fear or to build the confidence. Because for me, I'm not saying I am perfect speaker. Of course, I'm not perfect speaker. Sometimes I do mistakes, but here's a different thing. I do mistakes during speech, but I keep going. You know why? I don't care because I know I'm not perfect. That's the confidence. Confidence where when you do mistakes, you don't care. You keep going. You keep continuing. It's okay. That's a confidence. Like, yeah.
Wow. Wow. Well, Ahmed, you've been a very inspiring guest I had on my show. So thank you today again and again for being a big inspiration for people, for normal people,
Mhm.
for everybody, that no matter what the challenge is, if you face it, you will overcome whatever encounters you to achieve your dream. So thank you
Yes.
again
Hopefully.
for being here with me and everybody else. That was a very interesting story and a very special guest here today with a great story, great mind. So
Thank
subscribe
you.
to Monday Talks and keep following my stories and let's see you more and more. And Ahmed, again, thank you for being here and have a lovely day.